Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are one busy professional juggling with a million things at hand, always feeling that there's never enough time, you're in the right place. I am Uzair Asaf, and today we are diving into 7 productivity hacks for busy professionals to maximize their work output. Yes, you heard that right. 7 game-changing strategies to help you overcome that burden of work without feeling the burnout. So grab a chai, settle in, and let's crack on. Hack 1. The 2-minute hack. Start small and win big. Let's start things off with a classic. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, you gotta do it right now. Now, this could be replying to the emails, sending out a message, tidying up your desk, bam, done. Do it right now. Do not wait, because it is never going to happen on its own. This hack, inspired by David Allen's Getting Things Done, saved me hours of mental clutter. Try it this week and see the magic unfold. Next up, time blocking. Your day, your rules. Imagine this, that you are time blocking your day, or perhaps you are planning your day. 9 to 11 a.m. you are going to do some deep work. 11 to 12 you are going to do some meetings. 12 to 1 you are going to do something else. Time blocking has always allowed people increase their productivity. I started practicing this when I realized that I'm almost always running late for things and not able to meet deadlines. Because I'm sure you know that being a founder and running a business requires you to wear multiple hats. And that too followed by outdoor meetings, all the travels, the workshops, the pre-workshops, prep, all of that drained me out and gave me constant anxiety. However, tools like time blocking and task batching is like giving your brain a roadmap. It's like giving your brain a pause and perhaps providing it with certain blocks to do certain things. So use Google Calendar or Notion or any other app that might help you in planning your tasks preemptively. Maybe color code your tasks in different colors just for fun and see your productivity go through the roof in a matter of days. देखो इस बात को ना data भी back करता है. There was a study done by Stanford in 2018 which showed that time blocking increases and boosts productivity by 25%. Yes, 25%. Imagine all the things that you are doing right now, you'd be able to do 1/4 more than what you're doing right now in your day. Hack number 3, and I've talked about it so much, the Pomodoro technique. The specific 25-minute timer rule. So you work for 25 minutes, then you take a break for 5 minutes, and then you work for another 25 minutes, and then you take another break for 5 minutes, and then you keep on repeating this at least 4 dafa. That sets your 1 Pomo, and perhaps that allows you to take smaller breaks after every chunk of deep work. This frees up your mind and saves you from the burnout. Honestly बताऊं तो I was also skeptical at first. जब मैंने ये पढ़ा और इसको मैंने practice करने का सोचना शुरू किया, my belief was not there in place. But then I pushed myself to try it at least 3, 4, 5 times and see कि कोई results पे फर्क पड़ भी रहा या नहीं. And to my surprise, results were phenomenal. By the way, it's science backed too. Small bursts of work gives you better energy and better retention. So go, give it a spin. Hack number 4, the 80-20 rule or the famous Pareto principle. देखो ये कहता है that 80% of your results come from 20% of the efforts. And the remaining 20% of the results comes from 80% of the efforts. Now here's what we need to understand. A lot of times when we feel that we are overwhelmed with work, कि हमारे पास काम ख़त्म ही नहीं हो रहा है, तो वो इसलिए because we are mostly occupied in doing those 80% things that are going to bring in that 20% of the result. Why? Because वो जो 80% चीज़ें हैं वो करने से we feel accomplished. We get this fake sense of accomplishment. We get this dopamine rush of completing a task. Yes, that is important, but at the same time understand that those 80% of the tasks which are bringing in 20% of the results are most probably low impact tasks. So we got to focus on what matters more as a first thing. And honestly speaking, I've spent a lot of time doing this, right? And I was also on the same side of the river where मैं बहुत सारा टाइम अपना स्पेंड कर रहा होता था इन डूइंग द 80% ऑफ द थिंग्स दैट आई फेल्ट मैटर्ड, बट द रियलिटी वॉज कि उससे सिर्फ 20% ऑफ द रिजल्ट्स ही आने थे. What matters in my scope, in my field of work is, for example, working on these YouTube scripts. What am I going to share with you people? Or perhaps doing the client calls, or meeting the clients one-on-one, or perhaps working on my workshop content, or perhaps designing new programs. So any and every such thing that matters the most usually is not more than 20% of all the work that you are doing. Focus on that first. Audit your to-do list this week and see what moves the needle more and bring your focus to that. Hack 5, single tasking. Multitasking, honestly overrated. I have tried it multiple times and there might be people who are great at it, but honestly, most of the people I have met, उनका यही कहना है that whenever they multitask, they either end up being more anxious or perhaps they end up not having to complete any of the tasks that they are doing, या फिर perhaps किसी भी एक काम की वो quality नहीं produce हुई होती है जो वो produce करना चाहते हैं. And again, as I said, I am coming from a lot of experience, so I used to juggle doing the emails and listening to the voice notes and making a phone call and doing everything together, लेकिन उससे कोई impact create नहीं होता है. It ends up in a total chaos. 2016 में University of Sussex ने एक study की which actually showed that multitasking reduces the performance and capability by close to 40%. Imagine that. आप जो कुछ करने का potential रखते हैं throughout a day, let alone the week or a month or an year, सिर्फ एक दिन में जो करने का potential रखते हैं, because of you trying to do multitasking, आप शायद उसका आधा भी अचीव नहीं कर पाते. So pick one thing, go all in and then see the difference. Hack number 6, the power of no. You see, early in my career, I used to say yes to almost everything. और मैं बहुत सारे लोगों से मिलता हूँ जिनका ये common struggle है where they end up saying that it's difficult for them to say no. और usually हमारे लिए no कहना मुश्किल इसलिए होता है because the person who's in front of you, उसका relationship ज़्यादा important है आपके साथ. And in your effort to save that relationship, you just end up saying yes. But the matter of fact is that if you do not know where to say no, you end up burdening yourself with things that you are not either capable or do not have the capacity. अभी नहीं है capacity वो करने की, time की वजह से, resources की वजह से, या फिर perhaps शायद आपकी priority के ऊपर कुछ और है. And then what happens? What happens is that जो काम आपने commit कर दिया था, yes कह दिया था, या आप no नहीं कह सके थे, उसके अंदर delay आता है. And that delay then perhaps impacts or affects or hampers your relationship with that person. So ज़्यादा बेहतर ये है कि no बोल दिया जाए at the right time so that that person finds somebody else to get that thing done. और ज़्यादा बेहतर ये है कि आप पहले हाँ बोल दें and then फिर deliver ना कर सको. Now I say no to almost all low value tasks. कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ जिसमें लगता है कि मेरी करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है या कोई और भी कर सकता है वो काम, I am 100% saying no to that, or perhaps I'm 100% outsourcing that to people who I know can do that without my presence there. You've got to understand time is that only resource that you and I have, जो मुझे और आपको पता ही नहीं है कि हमारे पास कितनी है. And perhaps इसीलिए that is one of the most valuable things that I and you have. Here's one funny quote from Warren Buffett. He said that the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything because they know where to focus their energies on. So protect your time and watch your productivity soar. Here's the last one, hack number 7, reflect and review to succeed. Finally, reflection. Every Sunday or perhaps at least one day of a week, I make sure that I'm taking out 10-15 minutes to reflect. How was the week like for myself? How was the week for the business that I'm running? How was the week for myself and my family? So all those components जो मेरे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, now be it my family, my business, my personal life, my social life, anything at all which is connected with me, I kind of do a quick review of that, of the entire week, and that helps me see where was I wrong, what could have been better perhaps, and that allows me कि जो आने वाला हफ्ता है या जो आने वाले दिन हैं उसके अंदर हम वही चीज़ दोबारा रिपीट ना कर रहे हो. Formula F1 रेस देखिए ना आपने. Formula F1 रेस के अंदर क्या होता है? So the car starts running in the race, but then after a while the car needs to come to the pit stop to do a quick checkup. For the tires, for the engine oil, fuel, windshield cleaning, ये तमाम काम होते हैं. It doesn't take a lot of time. In a matter of seconds ये सब कुछ हो जाता है. But then ये pit stop उस गाड़ी को और उस रेसर को allow करता है to run the remaining laps out of those 100 laps that they run. In a similar way, इंसान को भी pit stops की ज़रूरत है. So this reflection time 10, 12, 15 मिनट पूरे हफ्ते में से, I'm not asking for too much, allows you to get that pit stop. And I like to call it the productivity pit stop. क्या करें इस 15 मिनट में? Maybe journal, maybe use the app Notion to write down your thoughts. Just reflection with yourself, just self conversation. लेकिन make sure ये करो कि वो निकल के आ रही हो कहीं, सिर्फ in your mind voices की form के अंदर ना हो रही हो. Try it and I promise you, you will unlock that level of clarity जो शायद आपको अभी अंदाजा भी नहीं है कि आपके पास मौजूद है. So there you have it, 7 productivity hacks that helps people to maximize their work output. I've tried these, tested these work. Out of these 7, इनमें से कोई भी एक उठा लो to test this week and see if it's working out for you or not. Let me know in the comments because I'm reading each one of them. If you found this insightful, make sure to smash that like button, ensure that you are following the channel, subscribe to it, and you have pressed that bell icon so that you never miss a video.